Hello and welcome to a new video. Today I got something very exciting in the mail, and it's this very big box of art supplies from Pan Art. And this video is not sponsored by any means, but I did get these art supplies for free for me to test out. But I think it's very exciting to test out new art supplies, and I wanted to share that with you. So here are the brushes that I got, and they are in this wrap around pouch if you want to protect your brushes, and I think it will be very useful if I'm painting planners or I'm traveling and I don't have one of these, so this was very cool. And I also want to show you a couple of the brushes a little bit closer. So firstly I wanted to show you this angled brush, and I'm quite embarrassed to say that I don't own one of these. This will be my very first one, and the handle is very long. It's very professional, and I think that this will be a pleasure to hold. Then I got one regular filbert brush, and also it has a very long handle. Then there are a couple of liner brushes, and the other one has this really thick handle, and I actually haven't seen a liner brush with a thick handle, but it does feel that it would be very steady, so this will be very interesting. And the other one is quite regular with the thin handle. And lastly I wanted to show you the palette knife. It's this flexible one for mixing paint. There are different kind of palette knives, and the other one is this stiff one, which is better for if you are painting with the palette knife and layering paint on top of canvas or whatever. And this flexible one is better for mixing paint. I wouldn't use the other one for mixing, and that is simply because it doesn't bend, so it does break a little bit easier. Then I got a couple of canvas panels. This is with wooden frames, and this is just a regular thin one. And then I got 10 canvas sheets, and I think today I will use and paint on this one. And this is not paper, it's more of like pieces of canvas, so today I will be painting on this one. And yeah, those were the things that I got, so let's get to creating. I just came back from our week-long holiday from school, and it's nice to be back and painting again. Even though Halloween is already over and I am a little late with the party, I decided to paint a little study of a pumpkin to practice form and colors. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. We changed the clocks to winter time and I'm so tired. It takes a while to get used to it and get back on track. We also had our first snow in Finland, and it was quite early comparing to previous years. Of course, it melted the next day, but it was exciting to see snow. Now it's very dark again and raining a lot, but I am hoping that it gets cooler soon and the rain will turn into snow. I am a summer person and don't really like the cold and darkness, but I'm still happy to be able to experience all of the 4 seasons. But summer is definitely my favorite time. Oh, and I almost forgot, I bought a new microphone. I was so tired of hearing my city quality on the voiceovers, and I hope it's much better right now. If it isn't, I need to figure out some settings, but the mic should produce a good quality. I am so happy now that the effort I put into making videos isn't ruined by poor audio quality anymore and something that would be painful to listen to. At least that's how I felt while editing, and when I added the audio into the video I felt so bad because I could hear so much background noise over my speech. And then on top of that, when I added some music, it was just a whole mess of everything. I think the next investment for these videos and just for painting generally during winter time will be a good lighting. You can see also here in this video that I am painting during the evening and I have to use different lamps to brighten up the room, but the problem then is that the oils have this sheen on them and the light glares so easily from the painting. So a good soft light box will definitely be on my bucket list for the future. I really liked painting on this canvas pad. It felt like painting on a proper canvas. I can also tell that these canvas sheets are great quality, not only by their stats on the front page, but it also feels very good. And by the way, I ended up only using one brush for everything because I was using big simplified strokes to create this pumpkin, and it didn't have tons of little details that would need a liner brush either. I have used tape on the edges because I like the clean edge. It almost feels like it's a frame around the painting when it's finished. So now I am back in school and we started the live model course that I mentioned briefly in the last video, and that course is to the end of this semester, so we are going to be painting a human for quite some time from now on. It's going to be challenging but also very beneficial. Painting from observation is super important no matter what the subject is. It strengthens our eye-hand collaboration and trains our brain to draw what you see and transfer it from 3D to 2D surface. When you're painting from a photo, it is already turned into two-dimensional and it's totally different than painting from life. And I'm not saying at all that you shouldn't paint from photos. I use reference photos all the time. For example, I couldn't bring skeletons into my flat to pose for me for my paintings, so I need to find photos for it, and that's totally fine. For the background of this painting, I was just painting different shades of blue and some undefined shapes. I could have painted some fabric under the pumpkin, but I decided to leave it as is and let it be more abstract. Maybe that little abstraction is still in me from the last mixed media course, but I like how juicy the pumpkin turned out and it looks really painterly, and I like that style. I hope that you had a great and safe Halloween, and it isn't a big deal here in Finland, but I have used to carve some pumpkins, but I didn't do that this year at all, so I decided to paint one. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and hit subscribe for my future content. I actually have a couple of bigger canvases ready for me next time, and I am going to be painting some skeletons again, so stay tuned for that, and I will see you on my next video. Bye!